Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. So, what is this whole retro gamer business that I got myself into, right? Basically, the retro gamer will be your one-stop source for anything and everything gaming, but in the days of old. So what you will be seeing on this channel will be a ton of gameplay from the games you played as a kid in the older versions of the consoles you have today. So from the old school PlayStation and Nintendo GameCube to the older Xbox, the Game Boys and the DS, Retro Gamers got you covered. We got the classic titles on board for all of you, the old Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, Spyro Trilogy, some Pokémon and much more. We even throw in some Mario and Sonic for all of you to enjoy. Because here, on the Retro Gamer, you're never too young to play. And we're going to have some fun around here. We're going to have some Let's Plays, some funny moments with some people. And hopefully, when we get there, we'll actually be able to live stream some of the content for everyone to come and join in the fun. Now, as always, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see on the channel, you can always leave a comment down below, especially leave a comment in the video that you will be watching today. And if you want to see more videos and be in the know, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to subscribe to my future videos. So as always, without further ado, let's get into the game. Alrighty, so first, let me tell you something about this game that we're going to play. As you can already see by the screen, name of the game, Spyro the Dragon, and the reason I am going to start my channel and my series with this specific game is because over a few months back, Activision has finally announced that it has now done all it can. It has finished everything it could. We are gonna get a remastered version of the trilogy of Spyro games, which is this one, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, and Spyro 3 Year the Dragon. They're all coming out on September 21, 2018. Now, of course, they're gonna make more announcements of it. They'll probably show a trailer during the E3 Expo, which is coming up in a few days actually. So basically, the Reignited Trilogy will revisit the first 3 games of Spyro. As I mentioned a while ago, they made everything look good. If you've seen any of the previews, the trailer itself, they just recently released a preview of the first ever level of Spyro, which we will play later on. Actually, we'll play it later on, but you can just scour the internet for the preview. Now, let me tell you something more about Spyro the Dragon. So this game was released in 1998 for the PlayStation 1. Now, of course, you will go through the adventures of one Spyro the Purple Dragon as Spyro looks to save the entire dragon world from the evil, nasty Nork. That's in the first game. The second game, of course, which we will get into once we finished our gameplay for this one, would feature, well, same heroes, different sidekicks, and a new villain, which you will discover when we get there. Same as Spyro 3, except now, well, in between all 3 games, you will encounter many different challenges, and this is what this game truly offers. A different challenge. Now, you will see already the demo mode already playing. This is actually, if you've seen any of the previews of Stonehill, this is exactly what they're going to show you. This is a demo version of Stonehill, and you will actually see how the gameplay works in its original view, the 1998 version. 20 years later, now in 2018, we will actually be able to see more enhanced graphics. I can even put up the new one there, but yeah, you'll be able to see the comparison. So done with the demo mode, and I believe we are now going to start with the game. So of course you gotta press the start button on your controllers or on your emulators. Now we are going to start a fairly new game. Now, to be honest, I've only played this game like 3 times in my entire life. The other 2 games, Ripto's Rage and Year the Dragon, I played those extensively. Like, I played them multiple times over the course of my age. And the first game that I actually played was Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. So it's pretty interesting that the first game I played was the second game in the trilogy. So we're going to start a new game, and now we're going to listen to what the hell is happening in the Dragon World.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay, now I realize it. The entire premise of this game was he trapped them all because they thought it was ugly. Anyway, so this is what. So we're gonna take a pause a bit, but this is what the game looks like when you first play it. Look at that, 1998, folks. This is what games in 3D were actually made. So of course, you can see here Mr. Purple Dragon Spyro looking at what looks to be a jade dragon. Oh, interesting. So this is how Spyro originally looked like. Of course, we're gonna go through the controls. You press X to jump. Right, you press X to jump a little bit. Of course, Spyro's just chilling out there. But yeah, this is how the game usually works now. So we're gonna go into the adventure. This is the adventure mode. We're gonna go into the adventure. Hopefully, we'll figure out what we're supposed to do at this point in time. And I know I'm just lagging, but here. So we're gonna go into the options menu, and of course, getting through all that. Now we're gonna set the camera to active. Alright, so we're just going through all that. We're going to set the camera to active, and what this does is that the camera will be able to follow you around faster. So if it's in passive mode, whenever you're moving quickly around the overworld, the active mode, as you can see, enables the camera to follow you faster. So of course you press X to jump, you press square to charge, and then you press circle to fire your flame breath. Triangle, you press it to zoom in, and then if you move your D-pad or your analog stick around, you actually get to look around in your immediate radius of sight. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get into the action. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to this young fella over here.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, so seems simple enough. All you gotta do is find the dragons, free them up, and then when we free 10 dragons here in the artisan world, we'll actually be able to... Yeah, here we go, enemy time. So the basic premise of this game is that we have to free dragons who are trapped in Jade because of Nasty Gnorc, the boss man, and they're trapped in these kinds of pads here. Oh, sorry. Yep, so when you click on these pads, you're actually able to either save your game or replay what the dragon said. But basically, you gotta clear out 10 dragons, and once we've done that, we can actually go to the balloonist who is somewhere in this world, so we can go to the next few worlds. So let's just go ahead and beat some of the enemies here. Now if you notice, you collect gems here, and they don't really grant you anything. Like, they don't really grant you any special powers, or at least in this game, I remember they don't grant you anything. And, oh, sorry, damn it, fell down, sorry. Oh, here's Dragon. Maybe he'll tell us something more.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay, so this dragon just told us that our little buddy, the dragonfly, Sparks, and oh my god, I fell down again. Jesus. Anyway, so the little dragonfly called Sparks, he's basically your health meter, right? And what he does is that he protects you from any hits that you get out of enemies, or if you fall down and take damage, like what I just did a while ago. And he said you should monitor or look at the color of Sparks, or how Sparks is, and you'll see what he means. That's exactly what happened. If you get hurt, Sparks takes the damage. When Sparks is gone, you basically die. Yeah, so we're gonna chase some more enemies here. Ooh, what's this? Hey, extra life! Woohoo! I know I've played this game like 3 times, but I'm already used to how the dynamics of this game, or the 3 games, have been. So, you ever notice that that they're gems, right? They don't really give you much, or they don't really promise you anything. Like, no extra lives at all. And, of course, sorry, I'm a little distracted, but as you can see, what Sparks is doing is that Sparks is eating butterflies. And the butterflies help restore Sparks' health. So yeah, going back to the gems, you'll notice that they have different colors. They actually have different values that add up to like the number of gems you need to collect within each world. So what that basically means is that not only do you have to finish the world and free all the dragons, but if you want to do a little completionist mode, you gotta collect all the gems, and they come in many different colors. So I'll actually explain later like what the gems are, or what the color of the gems mean. But for now, we're gonna explore a little bit. So we're gonna go here, and ooh, there are chests. Now these chests usually contain gems, like usually. Well, by usually I mean like 100% of the time they're either gems or they're just gems. And oh, here's the balloonist. Let's see. Marco the Balloonist says, if you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world. So I guess that's what the first dragon we freed actually said. You know, like, if we free all the 10 dragons in these worlds, we'll actually be able to use this balloon. Pretty interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna press the select button here, and what the select button does is I'll press it again. But yeah, what the select button does is that it accesses your inventory, and it kind of shows you your progress over the course of the game. So as you can see, there's like, you're in the artisan's world, you've collected 64 gems, you've freed 2 out of 4 dragons. So this is actually pretty useful if you're a completionist and you kind of want to finish the game right off the bat, and you want to complete everything also. But this is basically just to keep track as to how far you've gone into the game and how much you need to do so that you can actually reach the 100% mark. So we're gonna go and explore some more here, and I believe there are more gems here. Yep, crack those open. And oh, there's a dragon, and there's a big dragon head.
Cool Flash, do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Ooh, interesting. So behind this big old dragon head is the boss. This is the boss level. And what the dragon said a while ago is that we needed to complete one of the levels within this world for us to access this level. So we're gonna go exploring some more. Sorry, I got stuck there for a bit, sorry. But we're gonna go explore some more into this world. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to collect all the remaining gems and free the one remaining dragon. Oh, here he is!
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Okay, so this round just gave us one of the niftiest tips in the game. So if you press X twice, you'll actually be able to glide. But of course, if you played the other Spyro games, you'd already know that. So we're gonna be... Oh, here we go. Chase this guy. Get him. Alright. So what I really want to do for at least this level is to collect all the gems. We've already freed all the dragons. So at least in that regard, we freed 4 out of the 10 dragons needed to be freed. Alright. So we're gonna go up this tower. And there's a level here. Okay, so we're not gonna go first. We're gonna do the collecting. We're gonna collect all the gems first. This is a pretty interesting game, you know, right off the bat. Like if you play this as a kid, these are like one of the the earlier platforming games you've ever played. Of course, if you played Crash Bandicoot before playing this game, and I went too much and glided off. Okay, but if you play Crash Bandicoot, that's a platforming game for the ages. This one takes platforming to a different level because now you have an option to fly because you're a dragon. And here's one, and here are the last 3. Alright, so now that we collect everything, let's go and play the first level. So we're at Stone Hill, and this is outside Stone Hill, so we're gonna enter Stone Hill. I like the animation. This feels so old. Alright, so now we're in Stone Hill, the very first level of the Spyro games. And so you see that there's a different color gem that appeared from the ones we've seen. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what these gems are. So the red gems, the red color gems, they usually give you just 1 point, while the green ones give you 2, and the blue ones give you 5. Now, when you add them up, they actually equal the number of gems you need to collect all throughout the entire game. So it's important that you always check like every corner, every area to see if there are any gems here. And there's something. Oh, there's a dragon down there. Right, but we're not gonna go there first. So we're gonna finish up here, and then like I said, you can always check your inventory. And as you can see, we're in Stone Hill. There are 200 gems in this area, and there are 4 dragons we need to free up. Now we've already collected 40 of the 200 needed gems. So what we're gonna do now is gonna look for the rest of them, and we are going to look for the 4 dragons that need to be freed from their entrapment. So yeah, we're gonna exit the inventory for now, and we're gonna go right ahead. Alright, so there's this hole down here, and so there's a chest, and it looks like it needs a key, but we don't have anything yet. There's a dragon here.
Watch the dragonflies, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Yeah, so that was what I mentioned to you guys a while ago. So if Sparks eats the butterflies, it restores its health. And the reason you need Sparks at full health is because you need to remain healthy so that Sparks can do a lot of crazy things, like attract the gems better and for you to stay alive during games. So there are these chests here that you can just ram at, or you can flame at using your square circle button. But there are chests here that, as you can see, you can't really do much. You can't use your flame button or your flame power to do it, so you have to charge at them like this. Yeah. These are the softer ones. You can just flame them, or you can... Oh, there's a dragon.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
So yeah, like what I mentioned a while ago, if you step on the platforms, you have the option to save your game. And speaking of, let's do that. So again, going back to the chests, there are chests that you can just use your flame power up to disintegrate, while the rest you're gonna have to use your charge power up to do so. So we're gonna explore more areas here, get more gems, beat more enemies. There's one here. And there you go. Alright, so... ooh, here's a dragon.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Man, Spyro's really want to listen to his elders, you know? But yeah, this is the return vortex home. And oh, I think there's something down here. And, okay. I'm brought back. So yeah, like what the dragon said, as we'll try to find a way to go down here. Yep. What that dragon said was that once we found all the dragons here, we can already portal our way back home. Oh, here's a key. Yep. Alright. So, we got the key. Let's head back. So what the key will do for us is that you saw the chest in the earlier hole right here. We're gonna open that chest right now. I love the music of this. The music is really nice. Not that soothing, but it's really nice. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's go exploring some more. There's an area here, and oh, here we go. So if you saw the demo earlier, this is it. Like, this was the area of the demo mode, and this was where the preview of the Reignited Trilogy. This was where they did it. So if it's not that familiar to you, this is the area of Stone Hill that had that was in the demo. I think I repeated myself there. Yeah, I did. Okay, so we're going. So yeah, that's another thing. Your charge and your flame power-ups can also do so much for enemies. Like, there are enemies that you can charge at, and there are also enemies you can flame at, and there's those you can do both. You will see in a later stage, I guess, just how that comes into effect. And oh, here's the last dragon. But first, let's get this and get that, and let's free him up.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Okay, so those are just tips on how to glide through areas. So basically, you just have to press X at the top of your jump. Oops, sorry. I know I'm just repeating what the dragon said, but yeah, it needs to be done. You just have to press X, and then you can press triangle to drop down. In the later Spyro games, I'm already telling you guys this now. In the later Spyro games, the triangle will just serve as a hover, where you can just time how you land instead of just dropping down. I think that's what the developers thought was a better move, instead of just having Spyro drop down, because sometimes you die instantly. But yeah, that's I think what they did in the later Spyro games. For this game, you basically and here's the portal home. But you know, we've collected all the dragons, but we're not done yet. We gotta finish it up. We gotta get all the gems and what? Oh, what? Got you. Ooh, it's a red egg. You know, I only played this game like 3 times, so I wouldn't know what the red egg initially means, or what it actually meant later on. But you know, since I'm playing this for a 4th time, this is a discovery that we'll all look into together. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap it up and look for the remaining 4 gems. Where are you gonna be? Okay, and oh no, I fell. Sorry. Okay, let's head our way back up. Okay. We'll look through this area. I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any gems left here. Like, at least in this area there isn't. Oh, okay. I see something shiny. I see something shiny on the other side of the level. Hold on, let me get it. Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh, hey, wait, here, there. Okay, so we just need one more red gem. Where is that? To here? No. Is it here? No. Yay! Alright, here. 200. Alright. So now we got the last gem. Let's make our way back. Here we are. Here's the return vortex home. Alright. So that was a pretty straightforward level. It's the first level. So when we get back, we're going to go through the second one. And oh shit. This is the weird thing about this game. When you get back, the enemies respawn. And now they drop something different. I think these are like circle things. And from what I understand before, when you collect a full circle of these, you actually get an extra life. So it's pretty interesting. Alright, so we're now in front of Dark Hollow. So this is the second level nearest Stone Hill. And I think this one's also going to be pretty straightforward, I guess. Alright, so now we're in Dark Hollow. And yeah, we are going to be encountering new enemies here, or I guess the same enemies as the one in the overworld, in the Artisan's world. So let's go around, let's explore, and oh, yep. So yeah, there are these enemies with shields, as you've noticed. Later on, I'll show you that these enemies, when they're shielded, you can't really hit them with your flames. So you have to charge at them. But when they're prone, then you can use your flame power to do it. So see here, they have shields. You can't really go at them with your flame attack. So let's just keep on getting here, and here's what I'm saying. Here's a big guy. Now I can't ram at him with my charge attack because it'll crush me, but I can flame him up so he dies. And I purposely did that to educate you guys. So Sparks eats a butterfly. Let's put the flame on. I honestly don't know what that does. Like I think I just want to do that for fun. Okay, so let's go exploring some more. And there's an area here. There's an area down there. And there's a gem here. Oops, I dropped too early. Sorry. And let's go again. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so there was an area here that I didn't notice. Let's just go down here for a sec. Ooh. Alright, so these are these kinds of enemies where the shield is in front. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flame at them from the back, because they're unprotected from the back. I miss these kinds of enemies where you can... Oops. You can literally just charge at them from the back instead of just going at them at the front. When you're a kid, this would have been very difficult. Or at least when I was a kid, this was very difficult. But, you know, gotta play the game somehow, find a way around it. Alright, so... Oh, there's a dragon here. But first, we are going to get this key. There you go. So we're gonna avoid that, the gooey purple stuff. Let's free this dragon up.
Psst, Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
I don't think that's a secret. But yeah, so that's what I told you guys a while ago. When you press triangle, you can just zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so we're done with this area. Let's go up here. So we got the key. Let's get the gems that are hidden in this chest. Alright, now let's go to this area. Glide up. Flame on. Charge at him. And here's another dragon. Let's get the gems first. Boom.
Oh, it's you! I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yep, these dragons literally repeated what I just said earlier. But yeah, if you need any validation of what I said, there you go, you heard it. So, we're gonna go to that area, which I saw a while ago, but I didn't really fly there first. So let's go to this area right here. Ooh, extra life. I think you have to expect that. When you see something purple, it automatically means extra life. Like 100% of the time in this game. Of course, let's see if I'll be proven wrong later on. Okay, let's charge at him like this one. Oops, I got snagged. Sorry about that. And let's just get the butterfly. So before we go up. All right. So let's go down here. Let's beat this guy up. And got him. Oh man, anyway. All right. So okay, 94. All right, so let's have a quick check first, and then let's head on over to this dragon.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Do we have to repeat? Not really. Alright, so we've got 94 out of the 100 gems here. We freed all the dragons, and I think these are all the remaining gems. Alrighty! Alright, so now we're done with the first 2 levels of Spyro. Good job. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna go home. I mean the Artisan Lands. And I guess that's pretty much it for now, to be honest. This is just a brief playthrough of what we're supposed to do in Spyro the Dragon. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the... Not here, sorry. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next level, which we will play in the next video. So if you want to see that, be sure to click the subscribe button down below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Would you like to see what happens next? I'm pretty sure you do, but if you don't, it's alright. We're gonna be playing this level and the next one, which is the boss fight, in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, leave any of your suggestions in the comments, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.